penalty area man of Solomon.
Wallace. Now you go with a chance. Leeds again. Now it's Joe Pirro.
Well, hello everybody, welcome back to this week's Whites Wake Up. Hope everybody is keeping and doing well. Welcome back to another episode packed of chaos, banter, Leeds United, and of course the Bros Boots Challenge. In this week's show, it's going to be very heavily 70s based. So for the next couple of weeks, we're going to do 70s this week, 80s next week, 90s, and so on and so forth. So this week's show is going to be very 70s based. Dillo, what's happening?
Oh, good lads. Saturday morning again. What's not to like about it, isn't it? Bacon roll, cup of tea, sitting down, relaxing on this lovely, beautiful Saturday morning. What's more to like, you know? Let's be completely honest with you. And of course, entertain you guys as per usual.
So we are back again. So we're going to head straight into it, guys. As always, a familiar game is who in the heckin' bottom is that? Explain to the people who in the heckin' bottom is that.
Who in the heckin' bottom is that is basically a Leeds player. We'll blur the picture out and you guys have to guess who it is. Same thing as always, you win absolutely nothing. It's just for a bit of crack and a bit of banter. So yeah, that's basically who it is.
And it will be revealed at the end of the show. So as the show goes on, make sure you get your comments in and let us know who you think it might be. And we'll find out at the end of the show who it is.
Who in the heckin' bottom is that?
Never gets old. It never gets old. Right, moving on to a new segment. So as I said, for the next couple of weeks, we're going to pick a goal of that period. So check out this week's goal of the week.
Stand up and sing for Leeds United. Comes out on the right. Number 9. Trying to take on McNabb on the outside. He's round the back. Clock. 1-0.
So that was the one and only Alan Clark in the 1972 FA Cup final against Arsenal. Clark 1-0. What a header. But you know what is actually, I think, is like
The best part.
the best part of that for me. Obviously, the goal is cracking. But it has to be Mick Jones' little dig out when he was at the back post. Obviously, the tackle comes in, he gets pushed out to the side, and then the little dig out cross, and the header is just.
Yeah, do you know what I loved about it, to be honest with you, was the celebration. I love the old-fashioned celebration.
That was just a celebration back then, wasn't it? Because
just
obviously
two hands
see Billy, it's just the two hands in
You
the air.
go down to the fans and the place is going mental. Absolutely mental. What a header though. What a header. Beautiful. It was great.
Great time in Leeds United's history, the 1972 Cup final, and hopefully one day the glory days do return back to Ellen Road. So that was Alan Clark in the 1972 FA Cup final. Right, Dylan, let's move on to one that's very familiar. It is Leeds or Lies.
Leeds or lies?
Leeds or Lies. Right, Dylan, explain to the people what is Leeds or Lies.
Leeds or Lies is our version of basically true or false. Leeds for true, Lies obviously for false. Same thing, just Darren taking the mick out of me more or less if I get them right or wrong. And I win nothing and you win nothing. So it is one of them things, lads, if I'm being honest with you. So yeah, Leeds or Lies.
So I will read out 3 statements to Dylan. Obviously, Leeds if it's true, Lies if it's wrong. Right, Dylan, let's get into it. Number 1. Controversial Leeds manager Brian Clough only managed Leeds United for 44 days. Leeds or Lies?
Leeds.
That is true. Only 44 days.
Only reason why, lads, is because of the film Damned United. Obviously, it's a bit controversial, but I mean, it was such a, for me, watching that in the cinema at a young age, to understand a bit more in depth of Leeds United's history.
That
So
passed, yeah.
that's why I got that straight away, I'm being honest with you.
Some say he should have never been in charge. Johnny Giles should have got the job.
Johnny Giles should have got it.
Leeds could have went from strength to strength, but we'll never know anyway. But you're right in that one, yeah. That is Leeds. That is true. Only 44 days. Brian Clough managed in charge of Leeds United. Right, question number 2. Leeds United in the 70s were nicknamed Lovely Leeds by rival fans due to their gentle approach to the game and commitment to fair play. Leeds or Lies?
It's the biggest lie I've ever heard of me. And do you know what, just for a little smidgen, just a smidgen, I was saying to myself, wait, is this real? No,
Lovely
Dirty
Leeds.
Leeds.
What we called?
Dirty Leeds. Dirty Leeds this year as well. With all the high towers we're getting you know, especially at the centre half position. So I love it, absolutely love it.
Well,
I hope we
back.
get that goalkeeper maybe butched at the back, wouldn't we?
Tall FC, that's what we are.
Mm.
Right, let's move on then. Question number 3. Leeds United were the first team to sell replica football shorts. Leeds or Lois?
Leeds. I think that was in the Damned United as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Very true.
It was something.
And I think it was Jack Charlton. I think Jack Charlton was the first one.
Oh, that's what it was.
Because I remember he used to set up a stand outside Ellen Road and sell merchandise and all that as well. But I remember when I first heard that, I was like, that can't be true. But I think it was actually Admiral. So obviously Admiral sponsored Leeds United at the time, and then that's obviously when the replica shorts came out. So
I think I've seen that in the Jack Charlton documentary when he took his managerial for the Republic of Ireland. But obviously it goes back to his Leeds days. That's where I say, you watch that easy, lad. That's a good watch actually, lads. Go check that out. I don't know what it's called. This is Jack or
Finding Jack or something.
Finding Jack.
Finding Jack, yeah.
Give that a watch. That's
very good film. Yeah, very good. Yeah, Dylan, you're absolutely spot on with that one. So that is Leeds as well.
That's 3 out of 3.
3 out of 3. Very good.
Alan Clark celebration. I love it.
Right, it's time to head outside now again to this week's Bros Boots Challenge. I came back last week. It's all level at 2-all. This week, it's volleys. Let's check out how we get on. Don't rob me thing. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Bros Boots Challenge. Came back last week. It is 2-all. Who can take the lead this week? This week, Dillo, what are we attempting?
Volleys. Darren's going to throw them to me, and as you can see behind, we have a new goalkeeper.
New goalkeeper. Shout out to Shane, our goalkeeper. He is a West Ham fan, not the worst in the world. But I'm going to hammer the ball into the back of the net.
Same here.
Same as usual. 5 footballs, 5 attempts. Winner scores the most. Dylan, you confident this week you're coming back?
I'm not speaking. I'm not saying a thing until the glory happens, and then I'll get down on my knees and do a backflip.
Let's get into it. Don't be laughing.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's done it again! He's done it again!
I think you've won more.
Get in!
Fucking savage.
Save. Hello.
Tres. Right.
First one, 3 to be. Strike. Oh. Good effort. Strike. Unlucky. Oh, okay.
Come on, man. That's fucking shit.
I'm behind the grass. Ready? Number 5. Strike. Save. Keeper. And that is it. I take the lead. 3-2. Some absolute screamers in there. Probably is my specialty though, Dylan, isn't it? All the years playing football, volleys, so I loved volleys. Dillo, what does defeat taste like?
Apart from me Ailing flop, that was probably the only thing that was good. It was good today. No, I'm not going to start blaming the grass or the balls that were getting saved to me. But other than that, I'll leave it at that. I'll take the defeat on the chin. It is what it is. I'll get back out and do a bit of practicing. Other than that,
3-2 behind now, Dillo. You are in front, you're bottling it.
Ah, yeah.
Still it's falling apart again.
Things, isn't it?
Back to us in the studio. Dillo. Still it's falling apart again. Dylan, you have to give it to me. Them 2 into the top corner. A keeper and all in nets.
Screamer. No, 10 out of 10. I have to give it to you. No, I mean, come here. No one looks just saw a winner, right? Let's be honest. No, fair and square. I couldn't get me shot on target. And to be fair, off camera as well with you and Shane. A big shout out to Shane as well for coming out and giving us a dig out. Good goalkeeper that he is. But there was a few divots. And I just can't look. You all see lads, apart from the Ellen flop.
What's that saying about the tradesman? A bad tradesman blames his tools, isn't it?
Oh no, that was me. I was pure scut. I 100%. I just mean it's like when I was confident I'm going to get this one, it just went the opposite way.
But do you think obviously when we were going to set up the challenge, we were saying is it straight through volleys where it's like straight in the air where one of us throws it and it's hit first time hit. But we were actually saying to actually let it bounce first and trying to judge the bounce. It's actually harder to do it, isn't it?
100%.
It is to do it.
I go forward too much, and then a few times just the balls were coming at me and I'm headering them and they're just knocking at my head and falling down. But
do you know, it's actually funny that you say that, Dylan, about falling down, because I actually have a bit of a bonus round if you want to check it out. Ready? Number 2. Go back. Go back.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
The fall guy. What even happened? Tell me what happened.
That's what's called an Alien flop. Everyone will be familiar with it. Yeah, it was. Look, I love the gun sounds. To be fair, the sniper, really got me in, and they're wasted like if it was a GTA. You can't beat it. I tell you what happened. To be honest with you, I was so concentrated on smashing it, right, and I wanted to put Shane out of his misery. And when I went to run, my left foot caught the back of my right heel, and I went down like a sack of potatoes, as you would, So like, I have to take it on the chin. It is what it is. Of course, everyone's laughing at me at home. It is what it is. Take it on the chin.
It was very, very funny. That was Dylan's first attempt at trying to do it. You were in a bit of pain now, in fairness, afterwards, Yankel. So we did give Dylan a few minutes to recover.
I'm an absolute butcher of a man. Take it on with them. The ankles and bits. It was
brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We'll see it again one more time, will we?
Oh, what about that? Send him off! Send the dirty gate off! Get him off the field!
We'll keep that going. Right, Dylan, let's move on then to MOT Mates. What is MOT Mates?
MOT Mates is basically where you guys we'd put Darren to put a post up on our socials, whether it's Instagram, X, or our YouTube. You come on and he's asked questions. Could be personal, could be silly, could be anything at all. Keep it clean, lads. Keep it clean. Get a lot lately where they're just a little bit too much, but just try and dial it down because, look, we can't put them across on YouTube,
As much as we want to, there's some things that we can't read out. Some of them are very funny there, giving us a giggle, but obviously, if we say a couple of stuff on YouTube, the videos can be taken down and stuff like that. But MOT Mates is basically where you guys ask myself and Dylan a question, you put us under the microscope, and we have to answer it. So, Dillo, what have you got for us this week?
So, Lisa Byrne, M3F. I think that's Stephen's wife, actually.
I think it could be Stephen.
Shout out to Stephen's wife, Lisa. What's the best chant you've ever heard when you've been at a match?
Oh.
I have loads, to be fair, but I think I'm just
a few Leeds ones, you probably can't.
Yeah.
You probably can't.
Yeah.
And in fairness to the Leeds fan base, it's one thing I give credit to ourselves. We were actually a very good fan base of coming up with chants.
Yeah.
We actually are very good at doing that. Probably, I love Champions of Europe with the scarf. That's unbelievable. And at night time at Ellen Road, that's a cracker. But there's one that sticks in my mind. It was the first time I ever went over to Leeds by myself, and a lot of people might remember this. It was Samuel Soi's debut for Leeds United. I think it was against Newport in the Cup. There was only probably about 12,000 in Ellen Road. It was in the North Stand. So he scored a hat-trick that day, and the song obviously came out about "We've got size, Samuel size," and I probably sang that for about 3 years. I still sang it after he left, but it was a great day at Ellen Road, one that kind of sticks in my mind. But there's plenty, there's so many, and I think Leeds fans, as I said, we're so good at coming up with chants.
I'm going to give two. You did mention when We Are the Champions of Europe is probably my all-time favourite. I do love it. I think it's not just a song, as you said, it's with the scarves as well. Everyone comes together and just, everything comes to a standstill. Time freezes when everyone's singing that song, especially, as you said, in Ellen Road under the lights. But an honourable mention for me, just based on it, I love Ampadu song.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, lads. I love Junior Fair, but obviously he's gone now. But just Ampadu, maybe it's just because I say it.
Give us a rendition there, Dillo.
I think that's what it is. That's what I love about it. So I have to, yeah. So I'd say I'm gonna go with we are champions of Europe, but an honourable mention would go to Ampadu.
Yeah, and we've had a good few this year. We had the Tanaka one as well, which is very good.
As well,
to the Tune the Keela. Fairpo's one was obviously brilliant as well. So we've had some very good, and even the Solomon one at the end of the year down, obviously winning the league for us then. Solomon again. So yeah, very good question, Lisa. Really enjoyed that one. Yeah. What else have you got for us, Dillo?
We go again. Stephen Bourne, the husband of Lisa Bourne.
It's a Bourne show, is it? All the Bournes.
Yeah. Love that. Win €50,000 on the lotto, or Leeds stay up comfortably next season. You can only pick one, lads. Now that is a tough one.
Jesus.
Yeah. That is a tough one.
Because 50.
I know loads of people, especially family and friends that are watching this, go
50 grand.
Just take the 50 grand.
Yeah.
But
I think,
you know, at the same time, you could say
great question.
Both of them are possibly once in a lifetime opportunity.
Well, he said Leeds stay up comfortably. He didn't say if you take the 50 grand, Leeds go down.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it like that. You know, you're putting me into a trap.
I think, and you're probably just going to turn around and say, just saying that, but like, I think I'll have to take the 50 grand. No, it would be Leeds to stay up, but I think we're not very money driven. We never are.
Yeah, no.
I'm not very money driven. Money doesn't really kind of do anything for me. It's happiness. It's happiness for me, and I don't think you could put a price on it this year, like Leeds winning the league, them memories. 50. If you look at 50 grand, it's 50 grand. Like, do you know what I mean? But
well, like, is it though? Like 50 grand, like, no. The way this country's going at the minute, like 50 grand to get you a car. It's a car, like.
It's a no you.
Yeah, no you, yeah. So
what are you going with anyway? I'm gonna say Leeds staying up.
Stephen, I think if you had upped your price up a little bit, I probably would have went with the money. But I'm gonna go with Leeds. 50 grand's not.
I said 51 grand.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the both of them are kind of
good questions.
But yeah, good questions. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Leeds. Leeds staying up.
Yeah.
Put it to 100 grand. I'll probably be persuaded.
Right, Dylan, give us one more.
The main man himself, Jam, J92. Everyone knows him as Jam. And it's actually quite a good question, a serious question, if I'm being honest with you, lad. So get the popcorn for this one. Would you both rather look like a fish or smell like a fish? I know I'm going to answer this first. And I know what you're all thinking. I'd rather look like a fish. Imagine someone sitting beside someone that smells like a fish. Get away from me, will you?
No, I'd rather smell like a fish.
No.
You can have the old one and aftershave and everything.
They'll never go away. That's no point. You smell like a fish.
Yeah, but then you're going to look like a fish all the time.
Yeah, but within reason, like, you have big eyes.
If you look like a fish, you're still going to smell like a fish.
No, you're getting on off topic here.
Dylan's head is going.
No, my brain is just doing.
I'd say smell like a fish. You were saying look like a fish.
Yeah, 100%. I'd rather look like. I'd be sitting there.
Right, all very, very good questions of this week's MOT mates. Fair play to you guys. As I said, we can't read them out. I can't read them all out. Otherwise, we'll be here to next week's show. But again, thanks very much to everyone that got their questions in for us. It's very much appreciated. Let's move on then to at the start of the show. We asked you who in the heck and bottom is that. Let's find out who it was.
And the 11 balls are never far away.
It is none other than Paul Madeley. What a utility player he was. Probably the Stuart Dallas. Played everywhere, I think, Paul Madeley. Everywhere apart from goalkeeper. Could play any position. What a man again. Leeds through and through.
I'm raging to a certain degree that I wasn't back in that time. Because I just love to see that type of football. You know, me and the missus always said it as well. I look, apart from football, I'd rather live in them times. I know there was a lot of trouble in the world. But I mean, I just feel like when you look at them times, everything was just real. There was nothing. There was no money involved, if that makes sense. Obviously, there was to a certain degree, but just pure idols in my eyes, legends of the game. And as you said, Paul Madeley, pure and utter utility. Man could play anywhere. Serious. Just videos on YouTube.
That whole Rebby thing. What all
unbelievable.
But that is it for this week's Whites Wake Up. Very heavily 70s driven. Thoroughly enjoyable. Again, if you have enjoyed it, make sure you're slapping a like on the video. And, of course, hitting subscribe to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. We did forget to mention at the start of the show as well, guys, we did set up an Only Leeds Bros WhatsApp group. We'll put the QR code in here. All you have to do is scan the QR code to enter the group. It's basically to keep you up to date with everything Only Leeds Bros, any videos we have coming out. But then there's also a group there as well where you can chat with other Leeds United fans about everything that's going on, a little community that we're building there. We're very big, Dylan, aren't we, on building a community here on Only Leeds Bros. So that's what the WhatsApp group is for.
Or it's for just coming on and then slagging me for doing the island flop. whatever you think is yourself. So I don't mind.
So make sure you scan the QR code, get involved. There's plenty of Leeds fans in there already having great chats about the window so far, the upcoming season, and etc. So make sure you get involved now. So make sure you're scanning the QR code and getting involved. So that is it for the show. We'll leave it there. We'll chat to you all again soon. So mind yourselves and mind each other.
To the penalty area, man of Solomon. Keeper Wallace. Now you go with a chance. Leeds again. Now it's Joe Appeal.